Middle class is about being able to live in a decent neighborhood, in a house you can own if you want to own it, not just rent it. In a place where you can send your kids to a school that you know that if they get that education, they will be able to be qualified to go to college, and if they are, you will be able to figure out how to get them. A circumstance where when your parents need your help, you can help them, and you hope that you'll be in a position that your children will not have to help you. That's where I come from. That's what it means to be middle class. Think about that formula. What most of us think to be middle class is. You're all like me. I'm like you. We come from that kind of circumstance. What has been the difference? What have we done? First of all, hundreds of millions, tens of millions of these people, through no fault of their own, because somebody up the block got a subprime mortgage, watched equity in their homes they plan on retiring on evaporate. They found themselves upside down. They may have found themselves foreclosed upon. Never have we done anything that was irrational or crazy in terms of what they borrowed. What did they find? They found those savings they had put away. They were lucky enough to have a 401k job. They found them. They literally were gone. They were the things that most families, including mine, enabled you to put your kid through college because you borrowed against those things to get you through college. I have the dubious distinction of being rated as the poorest person in the United States Senate. It's not a badge of honor, it's just a reality. I was with an editor of the Washington Post yesterday, Jeannie, and I reminded him that they wrote, when I did my financial disclosure as vice president, this was the quote. It's probable no one ever assumed their office as vice president with fewer assets than Joe Biden. I was hoping they were talking financial assets. And I made a good salary. I made, when I started off, $42,000 a year. When my two boys were in college at the same time, and my daughter headed to college, I was making $70,000. But yet each of my kids, they graduated, the least of them, one of the reasons I was the poorest, 20 years of education, undergraduate and graduate school. By the way, those of you young enough to have kids headed to college, don't make the promise I made. Don't tell them whatever school you get into, you'll get them. I went to a great university. Lou and I debated about the greatest university. I played football at Delaware. He played football in New Hampshire. We kind of go back and forth. We're a little up right now, Lou. But you know, my kids decided they weren't going to go to Delaware. Big mistake for me. But anyway, all kidding aside, what I did the same thing a lot of you did. I went to the bank because my house appreciated. I did. I said, can I borrow against the house? Literally to pay. With everything I had to borrow, all I had to put aside in my salary, my kids, my two boys working 30 hours a week while they were in school. They still graduated after 7 years of school, undergraduate and graduate school. My daughter undergraduate and graduate school as well. Somewhere between the least $68,000 in debt, up to the highest $121,000 in debt. So guess what, man? Why do people feel like they're in trouble now? They feel like they're in trouble now. The average kid graduates $23,000 in debt from a public university. Parents can't go to the house to help them. These guys don't understand. The virgin. Republicans aren't bad guys, but they don't understand. It's not about just the kid not being able to live. It's not about just having to go from being an owner to a renter. It's about turning to your kid, knowing their need, and knowing there's not a damn thing you can do to help them. That rips people apart. It's more than just a kid not getting to school. These guys don't get that part of it. And again, they're not bad guys, but I don't believe Romney understands. I'm not sure how much they care about it. I really mean it. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. It's not a political comment. I think it's it's a reality. I was trying to get to school. I remember going to see my dad at his workplace. And then I'm being outside, I asked him where he was. He said, out the side lot. My dad pacing back and forth. True story. I looked up, he said, Joe, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I said, man, I thought something happened to my mom. He said, Joe, I went to the farmer's bank tomorrow. I'm trying to get you to go. Joe, they put a letter to me. I'm so ashamed. My father was a proud, decent guy who worked 60 hours a week. That's what Brockton High and G are about. It's not just about a number. The reason we want to restore jobs, it's not just for the economy. My dad used to say, Joe, your job's about a lot more than a paycheck. It's about your dignity. It's about your sense of self-worth. It's about your place in the community.